Hello there, everybody. I hope you are having a fabulous Tuesday evening. I hope that you are warm and safe and cozy wherever you are. It is, we are having a polar vortex. Yeah, I don't like either. I don't like those words in combination. Nothing wrong with a vortex when it's like a vortex of creation or something like that. But, oh, yeah, we don't want that polar vortex. But, hey, it's winter and we got it. I've got 4 loose leaf Lucy's to go in the shop today. Y'all, this is the end of this particular design. I do not have any more vintage envelopes. So this is the last batch. A few of them are kind of different because I was trying to use some bigger envelopes that I had. So let's just go through these. Thank you guys so much for your sweet support of my Loose Lucy project over at the Etsy store. I appreciate it so much. You guys have no idea how much I really appreciate this. Oh, we've got all kinds of things going on here today. We've got stuff sticking. Yeah, we've been having fun. You can tell. We are calling this little package McCall's. Of course, I use vintage pattern paper and vintage, everything's vintage as far as this base coat goes. You know, we've been using Edison's Encyclopedia. We've been using vintage Reader's Digest books. This particular batch has some 1978 Farmer's Almanac in it. So just lots of love, lots of good vintage love. This is McCall's. So let me kind of point out the tuck spots to you. So we've got a belly band right here and another belly band right here for this one, and another little tiny tuck spot here. So lots of secret places for you to stash secret things. You know, maybe that's a good concept for these loose leaf Lucy's because it's fun. You know, even as grown-ups, remember when you were little and you had a secret and you might have written it down and you stuck it someplace special. And, you know, there's something just really enchanting about the return to childhood when you think about stashing your secret somewhere. This is a decoupage napkin. I just love the way that these coffee cups stack together. And you've got a little tuck spot here. This is a belly band, as well as a small one here. And of course, we always have a tuck spot on the back. This tuck spot is here and here. I love this little guy. I just think he's so smart in his little, what are these things called? I called them a tam, but I don't think that's it. Oh, I can't even think of it now. My dad wears one every single day. And, of course, we've got a tuck spot for that. We've got another R. Zimmerman, you know, Robert Zimmerman's Bob Dylan. Now, this is one of the arrangements where the envelope was really big. So it's a regular, kind of like legal size envelope, you guys. So what I did was I wrapped the envelope around the Lucy. So, you know, you've got a tuck spot here. And then I created a belly band right here, still keeping the envelope intact. I thought that that was interesting. And I feel very, I feel like anytime I can keep ephemera intact, I do it. This envelope is 1932. And then I made just a tiny little tuck spot here. So you've got 2 where this froggy is. I love this froggy, and I love the background of red because it really did go with the green stamp and the red stamp here. And I should be able to get these into the shop a little later on today, as definitely not going anywhere because of the rain and the cold. But You know, there's something sweet about being inside, being cozy. It really makes you appreciative of four walls and a roof, as Maggie on The Walking Dead would say. You know, I don't know if you guys, you know, if you listen to Eckhart Tolle or if you listen to Abraham, you guys know that I'm a huge fan of both. And, you know, you really, as the weather progresses and gets snowy, rainy, you know, you really start to develop this intense appreciation just for being warm and just for having a roof over your head and four walls and things like that. This is a Lucy called Butterfly. So we've got a little handmade butterfly right up here. I believe that this is done by my friend Judy. Incredible artist, card maker extraordinaire. Again, the coffee theme was going on. I really did love the coffee cup stack. So we've got a belly band arrangement right here. This is just sewn, so it's not a tuck spot. And of course a tuck spot on the back. Got several going on here. 1, 2, 3, and a funky cool little button there. I did a button tutorial, you guys, so check that out. And I am going to be making a whole lot more of those so I can do. Now this is the end of these particular envelopes, but I've got a lot of vintage cards, and I thought, well, you know, maybe there's a way that I can kind of arrange vintage cards and do Lucy's like that, which would be a lot of fun. I love this envelope. This is Mr. Walter Schmid, Hornline, Curaçao, Dutch, Wisconsin, and it is from San Juan, Puerto Rico. I just think that's super cool. And here we have some chickens and tuck spot here. So we've got pocket, pocket, and then a belly band arrangement right here. And chickens, you know, we all like our chickens. This envelope is 1923. Oh, I forgot to tell you. This envelope, the reason that it's torn right here, I just left it as is because it contained, it's addressed to Mr. W.P. Byers, and it contains a receipt for W.P. Byers dated January the 20th, 1923 for $9.12 for his property tax, or her property tax. Isn't that neat? And I'm just going to stick that in there so you guys will have it. Very super fragile envelope, friends. So just be cautious with it. But I thought, bonus. That's fun. You never know what you're going to find in those envelopes. I found a 1929 car registration in one for a Model T Ford, and I sent it to my daddy, who is a car enthusiast, so I know that he is going to really enjoy that. We'll call this one Pirate, because it's a pirate, number 13. There's a little bit of Halloween kind of ephemera going on here. Soothsaying. This is a key brad that I absolutely love. So we've got a tuck spot here, and we've got one here as well. We've got a pocket right there, and we got a super skinny right here. So let's see if we can, yeah, we got a super skinny right there. Fun, fun. Put in a little secret. Just a little secret there. This one has a tuck spot right here. I love these. Now, these are not vintage photographs, but they are, I guess, get the feeling it's maybe Tim Holtz paper. I really don't know. My friend Judy gave it to me. So we got a little tuck spot here. This envelope, again, is 1932. Again, one of the bigger envelopes that I had to kind of fold over to make it fit. And here we go with another selection of tuck spots. I have been enjoying sewing, you guys. I'm really into the sewing right now. Tuck spot here. Got a belly band and a belly band arrangement right here as well. This envelope is 1928. I have to think, you know, 1928, what were they writing about? You know, what kind of news? Because, you know, news traveled via the mail. You know, no email, no nothing like that. This one is called, look at those bright, bright colors. We'll call this one voting because that's kind of the first word that I see. This is from the Edison Encyclopedia, and it's qualifications for voting in each state. And I just thought that was really interesting. So let's kind of scope out what we have here. We've got a little tuck spot here. We've got one here. This is a belly band arrangement right here. And we've got a tiny right here for your super secrets. This lady looks like my grandma. I couldn't believe it when I saw this. She totally looks like my grandma. So we've got a little belly band arrangement here, one here. And on the back is a 1932 envelope. Another little tuck spot right here. Again, one of the envelopes that I had to kind of do the fold over thing on. This one, it was funny because I was talking to my mom when I was kind of putting these in the yarn and tying the yarn around these. And my mom's name was Cora. So I thought that was kind of cool. Just a little coincidence. This is 1946. From Los Angeles, California. And another little coffee arrangement because these are just fun. The little coffee thing, the little coffee cup. And we've got a belly band here. And, oh, I sewed this one, you guys. So you just got a belly band right there. And tuck spot on the back with the envelope, of course. Okay, guys. Well, we're done with this style, Lucy. So let's see if we can come up with something else and make use of that. I have such a beautiful Valentine vintage card collection, and I think that we can come up with something super fun to play with there. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with me. Check out that really easy tutorial about how to make text page buttons. I think that you guys would enjoy that, particularly if you're stuck inside during the polar vortex. Okay, guys, thanks a bunch. See you soon. Bye.